up, guys? Welcome to day, oh man, I forget so many times. Welcome to the 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge. My name's Chris. I'm an illustrator from Melbourne, Australia. This is a video series where I undertake a 100-day challenge where I spend at least 30 minutes a day, every day, 100 consecutive days, working on my comic book Monkey Junk. These videos are an update to keep me accountable, so you guys can root me along and make sure that I stick to my gun, make sure that I work on the comic, and hopefully by the end of it we'll start seeing some actual published content, which would be awesome. So we're a fifth, I think 2021, so we're a fifth of the way through the challenge. At the moment I don't have anything really to sort of show the world what I've done within the 20 days. In a finished sense of the word. So, as I said last week, this week is definitely going to be me actually getting my butt into gear and working on the pages. Last night that didn't happen for two reasons. One, I forgot to actually print out the pages so I could actually work on them. And two, I actually went out and hung out with a friend. We do sort of like a monthly games night. We only just sort of started it this year, and it's just a really nice excuse for me to actually go out and catch up with my mates who I don't actually see as often as I'd like to, and like, you know, to play some board games or video games or whatever. Yeah, it's a really good relaxing environment. It's just a nice change, gets me out of the house, gets me away from work, gets you know, I recommend anyone sort of do that, which, you know, especially as you get older. Like, I feel there's definitely a disconnect with my friends. Having a child and whatnot, we don't tend to catch up with as many people as we used to. So having this is really nice, knowing that, you know, I'll be seeing my friends quite regularly. Well, I can't talk this morning. Yeah, so I did that last night. Pretty much came home, had dinner, and then went out. And we pretty much played Mario Kart all night. But I did have my eye on the clock more than I usually do, because I knew that I had to come home and make sure I did my 30 minutes for the day. So we wrapped up about like 9:30, 10 o'clock and came home, and that still gave me an hour to put in 30 minutes worth of work. So I did that. Last night I did want to start working on the pages, but I haven't set up my light box yet, and I didn't have anything printed out so I could start penciling the pages. So what I did was pulled out a few reference books, one of which was the DreamWorks animation book. Now I know I've got a few of the main art books for, say, like the B Movie and Bolt, but this one sort of is a collection of all of the art books, taking sort of the best chunks out of it and putting it in. And my favourite part about it, I mean, the character designs in there are absolutely beautiful, but it's just filled with background scenery and environmental concepts, and that's what I love. I'm really enjoying looking at that sort of stuff now, to the point where, like, I just wish that I could have that imagination or that mindset. Like, I wish I could be at that point as an artist, and one day hopefully I will be, but looking at them, you know, inspires me and motivates me to draw those things. And sometimes I feel really guilty about doing it, but when I say that, I still continue to do it quite regularly in my drawing life. One of the things I learned at a younger age was that if you want to learn to draw, is by copying those who draw well. So what I tend to do is take what I see and draw it in my sketchbook, and that's pretty much what I did last night for about half an hour. What I find in this exercise is not only do I start to understand how to build different elements and you know, sort of creating a bit of a mind library for these things. So if I need to do it, like last night I was drawing these beautiful chasms with a bridge that sort of connects the two. If I had to do that again now, I'd be more confident in doing it. So did that for about half an hour, timer went off. So I just kept going for a little bit longer because I was kind of enjoying myself. I didn't really need to rush straight to bed. So I started drawing other things and sort of taking those ideas and creating my own ideas from it. So yesterday was more of a study night for me, knowing that I want to be able to do that kind of background scenery and whatnot for the comic. And depends how the comic lays out. I mean, there's probably not going to be a great need to do like insane backgrounds all the time, but knowing that I have the capacity to do that, I feel like it's going to make the comic a lot better in the long run. Yeah, so I mean, these are things that I'm going to be practicing forever, so just getting in early and making sure that I can do it, and then hopefully the comic will look good because of it. And then, you know, as I do more pages after pages, then the comic will look better and better and better. And I'm starting to come to terms with that fact too, that the comic that will be the finished product, so say I finish it in, you know, 2 years time, what it's going to look like starting now compared to how it's going to look like when I finish, I think is going to be completely different. And I'm definitely coming to terms with that and fine with that, because one, it means that I'm growing. It shows my readership that I'm growing, and hopefully that sort of helps boost confidence for other artists too, to go, well, look at his first pages, they're nice, but they're definitely not as nice as his last pages. And he obviously grew throughout the time period that he was working on this book. So I don't know, you know, that was just sort of some random brain thoughts on top of what I did for the 30 minutes. The other thing I want to talk about is last night I got my etcher satchel in the mail. So I'd been waiting for this for ages. For anyone who doesn't know about it, it's a artist bag made by artists for artists that was launched on Kickstarter, and it's a beautiful thing. It's super customizable. It's designed with artists in mind. So if you just like to carry a sketchbook around, if you're a watercolor painter, if you're a digital painter, any form of artist, probably maybe not sculpturist, that could be a bit too far, but yes, it's a great bag, and I do plan on doing sort of like a review video of it. Hopefully I can't really show it right now because I'm driving, but yeah, for those of you who have got it, it's an awesome bag. For those of you who haven't got it, it's definitely got a bit of a hefty price tag on it. I bought it to myself as a sort of treat. You know, I'd seen it when it was just the Nomad art satchel, and now that it's the etcher satchel, and I personally know Darren now. He's a fantastic dude, and he's got a lot of love for this project, or the product that he's created, which boosted my confidence in backing it. So yeah, I couldn't not back it this time around. Definitely hit the wallet a little bit, but as I was saying, if you don't have one and you're looking for a really good art bag, something that's more than just a regular old satchel, I definitely highly recommend getting something like this. It's just a fantastic product, and it's nice that there's artists creating products for artists out there that they understand it, they get what we need and why we need it, and they've created a solution for that. So I'll hopefully do another video soon, sort of reviewing it. I got that, plus I also got the little carry case, which is essentially sort of like a pencil case on steroids, as they like to put it. Yeah, so I've loaded that up today. I'm taking it into work, and I've got my sketchbook and stuff. Who knows, it might motivate me to do more art related things in my downtime at work. I don't know. Yeah, alright, I'll leave it there. Thank you guys for watching today's video, and hopefully I'll be in tomorrow and I'll be able to show you guys some actual progress on the comic pages. Alright, have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow.